us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Blue Raiders offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Second down coming up.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Butler. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. So now it's second and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Battiato. Finds his target down the middle. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Louisiana Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Battiato. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air, it's Baker. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Throws to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cox. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Field goal is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Turning it on! Oh, sweet feet! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive, now first down from the 39. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Pucks it out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. He fires one deep over the middle. It's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Spatiato. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 4 over Buffalo. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires on the move. Makes the catch. It's Gandy. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He leaves it with his back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass, it's Baker. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Stop short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll give it to him again.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And as the quarterback takes a knee, that clock keeps dwindling away, now under a minute to play. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA